Does anybody else have a Left 4 Dead 2 bottle?
Bottle?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Like a cup. So instead of walking to the toilet and pissing, you just piss in the bottle.
I used to have one.
You're actually being serious though, aren't you? No, sometimes I just piss my pants and then wait. You're actually being serious though, aren't you?
Debatable.
Well, I'm glad I said that before it was announced.
Should be merch for that kind of stuff. I bet people will buy it just for the lols.
Oh hell yeah. A small percentage of people, boy, it would happen.
I'm gonna start using them a bit. As a joke, then as a trend, then as a thing people do.
As a fucking trend.
I'll never know if people are wearing. As a joke, then as a trend.
Stop.
As a thing people do.
Well, we have a referee in the game.
All right. Military's still here. I got a bad feeling about that.
Thank you, Midnight.
Who's that?
How funny, guys. Why is Shearer leaving? Probably gonna like watch one of his games. He organised this, right?
Yeah.
Here we go!
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to another exciting team number 1 against Team Autism playing today on Perch.
Damn it!
Team starting with a soft attack. Trying to get rid of the witch, just kinda confused.
Smoker.
Easy 25 points. We got staggered infected at the minute. Smoker's just died. Been another 15 seconds waiting on. Tanks in play. In the hands up. Lex. Big Lex. See if we can get a big tank.
It's been actually surrendered to Leecher. Let's see what this tank can do on the first map.
Yeah, he has actually passed it over, which is a bit of a pussy move, but okay, let's see what Lecher has to do. Right, he's going for the transition. Oh, what's he doing? Is he going in or transition? Oh, he's fucked that jump up. Going for the cat. Unnecessary chip, if I do say so myself.
And tank's going in.
And he's in.
Shot like the first punch. Getting pinned.
He's getting the corner pretty quickly. Whips a punch. Whips another.
They're doing a pretty good job.
Yep, I agree.
They're spinning 2 guys, 1 boomed, 1 smoked. They're in a bit of a pickle here.
Trying to get out right now. Will he make it? 500 HP. Gets it.
Thanks to him.
We have Rochelle died, by the way. Rochelle is dead. I confirm. Rochelle is dead.
That's our first loss. Boomer going in. Double boom. Unlucky with the third. Jockey going hopping on Ellis. They have to deal with lots of commons right here. Charges going in. Going for bunches. Getting leveled.
Chipped.
They're a bit struggling right here. They kind of boomed. Some common still, leftovers coming over.
Yep, I imagine as well they're panicking a hell of a lot. They do not know that the tank is at 26 HP.
First aid.
Yep. And now they have a bit of a breather here, trying to heal up, get things stable.
Oh
In
yeah.
the lineup. Spawns are up, Hunter going in, Smoker, Tank help jumping in,
Thanks,
and Tank is dead. That's actually a pretty nice tank. They got a kill, and they chipped the damage off of them.
Yeah, but that one death, I mean, you're talking about 100 points distance, and then you're talking a 25 on the end with an increased possibility of a strike cap. Yeah, they're doing alright.
Oh, that's a nice smoke from behind.
Hell yeah.
Which been left behind.
Oh, we do have a crash, but
It's a
she's
dead guy
dead.
again.
Yeah.
A bit of miscommunication.
Question is, will she return? Who knows?
Sure will. While team number 1 is pushing carefully through the middle, waiting on coach. He's the slow. Attack is getting ready to pounce on them. Probably on the next checkpoint.
We do have a tri-cap
Jockey.
indeed. Onto the skeeted. Jockey cleared. Ooh, double charge.
Charge was pretty nice, but a bit too late.
Yeah, Hunter got skeeted. The double charge was nice, but the spit was premature, and the jockey was okay.
Spit pretty much missed.
Yeah, that was a bad spit.
That's looking good so far for team number 1, making their
Yep.
way the next checkpoint to the car.
I mean, they're probably guaranteeing themselves that med kit in the safe room.
At
Unless
least
they get
one.
tri-capped. Yeah.
Smokers respawning with a boomer at the car. Spitter and Jockey on the roof. This should be a pretty...
I mean, they should rush this really, because they get a 2-2, spitter, a boomer, and 2 in caps. They could just run through this.
Yes, exactly. Even though they hear the sounds of the infected, they already know there is a boomer and smoker at the car. Spitter just died. That's just a Jockey all over the roofs.
Yeah, they just missed that opportunity. I don't know why they did that.
4th spawn is up. It's a Hunter. Pre-spawned on the roof. Coach is trying to bait spawns. Brave Nick going in with a boom. Spawn getting smoked. Coach is Jockey. Hunter
We
is
M2
just
the
stretching.
Hunter allowing the repounce. And then we've got a bit of a hitman going on Nick. Can he clear? Got it.
Double capped and Nick is just boomed to the comments. They're struggling a little bit. Coach is down, way back. That will buy them some more time for the next same attack checkpoint.
Yeah.
Chargers
That also could cost them a med kit. They might panic and heal.
Yep. It's better just bought them some time. First bit on the down guy. Charger going in.
That's it.
Catching
That's it.
and charging.
Ooh.
Almost a wipe.
The
That's
instant
the way.
smoke. That shouldn't have happened at all, my friend. It should not have happened.
Yeah. Well, in my opinion, they should have rushed the last attack. It was a pretty easily shut down attack there.
Definitely. The spitter boomer, it's a no-brainer just to go forward. Doesn't matter if you hit the alarm or not.
Yeah. Well, pretty good job. They played it well, Team Autism. They got their wipe at the end, but it's still, they negated the 100 points for the medkits, and they only got the 25 points from the witch at the start of the game. Let's see how team number 1 gonna do on the infected side this time. Will they redeem themselves? Are they gonna lose the first round?
See what this tank can do.
I don't think so.
Haul some ass, y'all!
Smoker!
Charger!
Smoker going for the free fall with a bit too friendly for that.
Spitter! Reloading!
At least they've got Ellis down to. It would only take the tank 3 to 4 punches to get him down as opposed to 4 to 5.
Excuse me!
Pretty much one more sold attack on Ellis. He's gonna be slow. Gonna have to use his medkit on the
Yeah.
tank.
Reloading.
Just makes him an easy target when the tank comes in.
Yep. They're trying to set up for the witch. But Team Autism is...
25.
Yeah, Team Autism took his time, being careful to make sure they get the witch. Ellis getting charged. Smoker's going in for the scratches. Double boom.
Like you said before, Alice is close to about 40 HP right now.
Yeah, he's probably about one hit to being slow. He should be more careful.
He needs to heal before the tank commits. Oh, that's no good. Would have been devastating if the tank was closer.
Yep. A bit unlucky. Unlucky for the survivors as well.
I see Alice holding on to his health here, but that's not going to matter. I mean, he's two punches from an in-cap.
Hey, I'm reload.
Probably yes, but he's trying to get as many points as possible. But that might cost him.
It's a high risk. Obviously, it's a low reward. It's 25 points for a high risk. There you go. He's healed. Rochelle healed him, so obviously she must
Did
be
the
the
right
captain.
decision. Yeah, they just should capitalize on surviving this whole round. Even without medkit, they'll still have the lead. But
Exactly.
any little bit will help, of course.
The tank played around with this car. He's already lost 25% of his health, but he has got it in play, and he has separated them 2 and 2. Oh, and he gets the hit on Coach. Nice.
That's a nice hit. He might go for the kill here.
Still half HP. Survivor's gonna panic now.
Okay.
And that's another impact on the car.
Charger fell his charge, but he stumbled him enough for the tank to be the car on.
This could be a wipe. Coach is dead. No, he's not eating up.
It's almost. That was painful. Pretty good tank.
That's almost mirroring the first round survivors. 1 dead, 3 up.
Yeah, pretty much. But he had more potential here.
He definitely did.
Like that 25% chip on bringing the car kind of paid off in the end. He was
Yeah.
easily getting like 3 people down.
Yeah,
And
definitely. Yeah.
Medkits instantly, not just low HP. Smoker going in for the start.
I mean, the thing is, you rarely see the car being brought over it, and to be honest with you, it's
Yes,
hard to maneuver the car around. So
It's actually a brave choice.
it's very brave. How he managed to
Yeah.
pull it off and managed to get somebody with a car is actually
Especially in such situations and a tournament game. It's a high risk, high reward item.
definitely. Oh yeah, baby.
Well, Team Autism making the way to the next checkpoint, the alarm car, through the cafe.
And
Spawns are getting ready. One more
Nice
free
triple
moving
down.
everyone inside the building. Which is quite nice.
they only have a 2 cap though.
Yeah, they went a bit too early.
It's a nice spit though.
Very nice.
Inside. Hunter got a bit of damage on Nick. He's almost in cap.
Now they just need to go.
Should be a clear way to the safe room.
That 1-2 spawns up in that time if they just run.
Yes. I wonder if the Charger will have the time to punch Nick. He failed
No,
to jump.
he's gonna face plant the door.
Yep.
Elvis has left the building.
Well, this is the end of round 1. Team Autism in the lead.
And that's pretty much
465.
GG, folks. Team Autism wins. See you on the next stream.
This is just the first round. Well, looking at the previous round, actually, Team Autism had more potential with their tank. I think, in my opinion, he just capitalized too much on the car when he got the double in cap. I think he should have just went for coach for the last guy because the support was already on the 3 guys, 1 up and 2 down already.
Yeah.
He could have wiped there.
He got a bit horny with that car. Maybe that 1 or 2
Maybe-
punches too much on it.
Yeah, maybe he just wanted to confirm the kills to at least have 2 kills and have the lead that way.
Yeah.
But unfortunately for him, the punch failed and the card had to flip upwards. completely missing the down survivor.
I mean, I haven't seen that car in play on that map at the beginning for a long time.
Yeah,
Let
it's
it
very
actually
rarely
work.
used. But when you actually can control it, you can make wonders.
Yeah.
You can get a pretty easy wipe with the right
Yeah.
setup.
I feel like you've got to be pretty lucky to get the car hit there, though. I mean,
Yes.
the amount of
yes,
things you can hide behind, it's not a flat surface at all. There's a lot of obstacles in the way.
I agree, completely agree.
Yeah.
But you never know. RNG sometimes might smile
Yeah,
your way.
definitely.
You can
Sometimes,
easily wipe with one hit.
yeah, luck can be on your side sometimes. That's all it takes to win a game. I mean, they just secured themselves an extra 100, 120 points from that.
Yeah, every single point matters in this
Yeah.
game. And here's round 2 starting
Sure is.
with Team Autism as a survivors, Team number 1 as infected. So I was trying
Dude,
to
I hear
bait
one of them
the
back
spawns
bumpers around.
for shell. Jockey has been shut down. Hunter's just jumping down, getting
Boomer
skinned.
pre-spawned. Only got one.
One bump Spitter just blocking the way. And Coach is just making his way forward solo. What a brave man. His team is just blocked by the spit, as you see from.
Reloading.
We're choosing the right path.
You can cut through this part.
Just interesting.
Reloading.
I think that's like a T1 strat to choose the right. I mean, you see on Ace mod, we all go left,
Left, yeah, most of the times I see people
Reloading.
take left because it's more open area.
Yeah,
Even the witch is in the middle. Charger attacking solo. Getting one hit. Hunter bouncing around.
Been an accident.
Maybe searching for the 25. Spitter and Jockey
Reloading.
around the building. Jockey going solo again. Maybe they're cycling for the next spawns, trying to get a tri-cat. Because
possibly.
from what I see, they're going one by one. Charger on his own, then the Jockey sacrificed himself.
Bit of miscommunication.
Maybe, perhaps. Hunter is just following them. Maybe he was thinking they might go for the witch, but the survivors completely ignored the witch, which is 25 points. But at this point, because they went right side, I don't think it's worth getting back to the
Charger.
middle for the witch.
Yeah.
How about
I mean,
checkpoint?
they've pretty much just cancelled out 2 attacks right there. Bit of a
Basically,
shame.
yes. The infected team got confused and they didn't know when to attack exactly.
Yeah.
They didn't go for a witch, they didn't stop at the alleyway.
Pathetic, isn't it?
Hey, we might need these.
Which is they actually lost basically 2 attacks, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
And we have the first pause by team number 1. Probably talking about their strategy, why they're not attacking or
Yeah.
missing. Ah, someone crashed. Muda from team number 1 apparently had a small freeze. And we're getting
Could have been paused on a worse time with that alarm going off neither.
Let's go.
Well, it throws both teams off their feet.
Yeah.
The
Look out.
infected still need to get a position. I see one spawn still running, not even in position. Charger.
Hey, look out.
Failed
you can
smoke from
lose.
behind.
You can lose momentum.
Smoker failed his deck. Charger.
It's a nice try.
Charger spit combo nice. Hunter's not doing anything.
Sorry, no.
Smokers.
Get out of the ghost!
The basically one attack all piled up on Rochelle. She
Yeah,
took the
it's all
spit,
fair.
the charger. Yeah. Hunter and the smoker in the end. Smoker's still up there. Wondering why he's not going for a respawn. He's just standing there. He's probably gonna get killed now and get the first team.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Reloading!
Yeah, he just got his infected team out of sync. They need to wait for him now next 17 seconds. Unless they'll go as a 3. Because they have a pretty nice combo here. Boomer, Charger, Joker. Nick getting charged up front. Double boom. And Joker nowhere to be seen.
That was a nice separation charge. Say that. He got 2 pounds. Decent.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. The second guy that was up, supposed to clear him was already boom. Okay,
Yeah.
that's pretty busy. Hunter almost in the perfect time.
The Hunter's T, he made the spawn staggered again, so
Hold on to these pills.
Yep.
by dying now, he's going to delay it by another 10 seconds to get all 4 of them in, so yeah, he sucks, whoever that is.
Another attack getting ready. Charger going
Yeah.
out. Getting leveled.
Look out!
Smoker trying to smoke Coach into the spit. Get a few more ticks of damage. Boomer going in. Triple boomed. This will buy them a little bit more time actually to sync up maybe their attacks, their spawns.
Yeah, well hopefully they can start synchronizing again, because they've just not been working together, the infected.
Yep, they're trying to get rid of the
Sorry about that.
the infected before the tank spawns. Basically just wait it out, all the horde, because the tank is gonna be soon on 88%.
Does the T1 Plus have a finite horde?
No, it's not infinite. It's ending. T1.
Reloading!
Going in for a nice charge. Got a double punch.
Zombie killing. Damn it, I'm covered in goo!
Every tick. Nick is almost went down.
I'm
Barely
down.
still alive. Coach is taking him down so he can take the pills and have extra HP.
Go up to 80 HP.
Kill me.
I would rather actually take a med kit because there's a tank up front and this is only temporary health.
True, because now that he's took him, and if you look at Rochelle too, she's also on temporary, they're just going to be bleeding out.
Yeah,
Normally the
they're gonna
tank
have
will
to.
not also, he won't insta-commit with this, so
Yes.
you're going to be bleeding out and have to take a health kit anyway, see, as he's doing right now. So you could have saved yourself a set of pills, really.
Reloading.
Exactly. For maybe during a tank they might need time of emergency for pills.
Yeah.
I'd rather keep one, but it's their choice.
Nope.
Boomer getting popped. I wonder, I'm actually surprised why they didn't save it for the tank, the Boomer. That would have been way more effective than just going for the tank with no commons or hordes around.
Was the Boomer the actual tank though?
No, it was the hunter.
I think it was Mini. Mini was the
Yeah.
Boomer. He's taking a bit of a chip, he lost 10%. And the survivors are kind of ballsy, they're not trying to LOS him, they're just sitting up on the dock trying to shoot him down. Smoker is just wandering around, survivors are not killing him instantly, trying to waste time to get them
The
out.
thing is, you see this all the time, they think they're doing a lot of damage at him because they hear the tank screaming, but in reality they're doing fucking nothing.
Yeah, exactly. At this distance it's pretty much harder.
You see how the tank's throwing rocks when they can actually plain see him in sight and attacks are down?
Yeah,
shouldn't
they're
be throwing
actually
rocks, they just
it's actually
should
infected
keep sight.
favor here. Because he can still see them and not losing range while they're up. And they're not
Yeah.
damaging him enough to actually hide.
Instead of focusing on control, he just thought he'd throw some shitty rocks and now he's second pass and he probably has to commit soon.
Boomer failed his boom. I think Tank has to commit pretty much soon unless he lands a rock. It's only 50% on the second pass. And they
Yeah.
lost their Boomer and all his support.
You can actually throw rocks in between the scaffolding. A lot of people don't know that, but you can actually get it to work.
Oh, you can actually do it. Well, you need to actually line it up perfectly.
Yeah.
Tank is committing, going in, 25% raise. Boomer landing
Try
quad
boom.
boom. Quad boom.
They're
This is
kiting him back,
potential.
so they split up 2 and 2 right now.
Yes, support needs to do some more cube back to.
Alice is alone. One of the infected should get him while he's on his own, and the tank should focus back on the other 3.
Tank is just too much committing to Alice, who is just
Yeah.
scanning him all the way, taking free damage. Tank.
The infected did the tank no help there. They did him no favors.
That was actually a very good potential for a wipe, but I think they misplayed it. Support didn't go in time, and Tank just was focusing on one guy that was
Yeah.
running backwards.
Reloading.
They
And
didn't
he can't
capitalize
catch
on the
up to him.
separation at all.
Hey, look out.
Yeah. They could have just took the back two guys, and Tank can
Reloading.
corner one, and there would be only one guy out.
Mhm.
But unlucky for them. Boomer failing his boom again, getting popped. Walker smoking Coach up top,
Spit coming.
capping him.
I'm reloading.
And Spit trying to spit on Coach. Down his Spit going down. Look at this Hunter, just
Hunter
chilling.
going for a
enjoying
DP.
life. Jumping left and right, trying to distract them. And getting skied at
Hold
the
some
end.
ass, y'all.
Pathetic.
Go.
Okay, Coach likes it.
So how are they doing on health right now? They got one health
kit.
kit.
Yes. Coach is pretty low HP, but I think this is manageable. Three of them are greens. And they're the last 10% of them have.
He's only had one in Cat 2, so
Reloading.
he's safe to go on.
They probably have one more attack to worry about.
Yeah.
Maybe two if they're lucky. One getting the shot, getting separated. Rochelle just walking through Spit. I think she didn't see it because she was being.
We need to get going. Time to get going.
Alright, so to make it full safe room, I'll be right back in a minute.
And this is the end of round 2, pretty much. Team Autism actually did a pretty good job dealing with this tank and this
Hunter
tank.
on Nick.
In general, no losses this time, and they saved one medkit. LS is trying to kill all the spawns before we get in, which is unnecessary. And Nick's just giving
I'm thinking we can take
style
on
spray.
anything.
I like this stuff. Well, pretty good job for Team Autism. They made it through round 2 with one medkit, and which kill that will give them 25 points. Actually, they didn't kill the witch, they only took 25 points from the medkit that they saved. And here's the second part of round 2. Team number 1 this time the survivor side, Team Autism, and then infected side. Let's see how they're gonna do in the opposite side this time. We have a pretty nice setup. Charger, Boomer, Hunter, and that's a hitter. Hunter and Spitter actually take a pretty interesting setup with the opposite groups. Boomer goes in.
Let's get out of the goo.
Did counter all Nick. Just got a bit of tick damage. Which is not bad. And the first attack is down, pretty much shut down easily. They're making their way through the left side this time. They're looking for the witch. They need every single point they can make.
Yeah, they're going for that 25. It's a good call.
Yeah, that was a really good call. They need every single point they can get to catch up to their team. Got the 25 from the witch.
Weapons here.
And the infected team just setting
Charge
up.
Jockey, Hunter, Boomer up. Let's see what happens here.
Yep, let's see how we're gonna. What they're gonna
Boomer's
do.
going in, box. Hunter. Oh, that's quite nice. Jockey gets that before he clears the. Yeah, and he does it before he clears the charge. That's damage.
That's pretty nice sync. Out here, they get kinda made it over for the first attack. Nick is pretty much slow
Slow
already.
with no pills.
Yep. Dallas is like 60 HP. One more attack is probably gonna be slow by the event.
Yeah, that's a decent attack. One of the better ones we've seen so far in this game.
Golf club here.
Actually, in fact, that's setting up on the bridge. Boomer
Boomer's on
going
the
in.
2.
Double doomed.
Charge is yet to set up though. He won't get a spawn for a couple of seconds.
Yep. Hunter Spitter going. Spit trying to freeze
Charge
spit.
in.
Charge and get a core punches and get
See, he got greedy there. He just tried to go for a punch and then a charge. He should have just gone for the punch charge straight off. Would have got a lot
Yes,
more
but
damage.
he wanted to make sure maybe he can take Ellis to the slow phase, make him yellow.
Can always use
Because
these.
punch and punch to the wall.
Yeah, well,
within
he was
sure to
stupid
make
because he
it
saw a
slow.
melee weapon. You shouldn't really go
And
for punches
let's
while
go,
he's just
let's go,
swinging the
let's go.
cord.
Hey, get up there,
Yeah, I
turn it
agree.
off.
But that's such situations. Sometimes people just
Hey, turn it off, turn it off.
get their
Brain fart, basically.
Yeah, sometimes. We have a boomer, spitter, charger, and a jockey.
That's a pull in the spit. Not bad.
They separate.
That's good god brain
separate.
from the spit.
Gotta reload.
Boomers are the key in such events, actually. The more people boom, the less attention you have on the other supports infected, and more infected will attack them.
Sometimes it's nice when you have a crescendo like this just to have one person boom though, because then the horde focuses them and you can all the others can focus on clearing it out.
Reload
Yes,
here.
exactly. Agree with that.
Opposed to having 4 people getting
Hey, don't
Charger pre-spawning. Trying to bait coach, but they can shift easily. And coach found the level. Just paying a price. Hunter go for a DP. Getting M2'd. Jockey takes him out.
Alarm is off.
And pretty much the attack has been shut down.
can't believe he actually got that.
A Hunter got a 18. Counts.
It's like 3
on deck.
guns looking towards him, that should have been a clear ski.
Yeah,
Ammo.
that was pretty nice. Now they basically need to wait the event, get rid of the common, then summon the tank. See how they're gonna play it out. We have another attack coming from the infected.
Smoker from the front, and that actually triggered
That's
the tank.
actually triggered the tank, which is
actually
quite smart.
really good smoker,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's really good. The infected, the horde's still active. It's gonna be really painful for them to deal with the tank at this point. The tanks goes in right now. They're pretty much low health and
It's dangerous for them,
not
yeah.
Yes, exactly.
It looks like Nick's took his pills just in case that does happen, but this
Yeah,
tank's
but
going
we
for a
have-
rock tank, I
We
believe.
have Ellis
start off
and
with.
Rochelle on almost slow HP. Triple Doom. Survivors are trying to push back, getting as far as possible from the tank.
Playing the safe tactic, but here he's going to transition onto the orange building roof, perhaps. Yeah, there we go. And then onto the balcony. Yeah, good lad, keep going, jump over that. Yes, good boy. And now he's going onto that other. Yeah, he knows what to do, this guy.
Yes.
Good legs.
He's probably gonna rock them for a while from here. Try to buy time, let them bleed.
Yeah.
At least Nick.
He's got him in a corner with Horde here. He's going in.
Actually going in.
Go in, baby. Triple punch. Boom.
One down,
That's easy.
2 down.
Easy commit. Easy.
That's a wipe. That's probably a wipe.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Punch. And that's it.
Timing.
Really
yeah,
good
well
job.
done.
Legs.
Can't
That was
fault
a
the
nice
tank.
tank.
I give that tank an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, he knew the movement. He could read the survivors and they made a mistake by stopping at the choke point.
Definitely.
But they had to deal with the horde at the same time, so...
The thing is, they all backed up to where the guns were, when they should have had like 1 or 2 people a little bit forward, so that when he was climbing up them roofs and going across, then he would have been chipped.
Yeah.
Because they were all there, it's just like a nice little present. They just gifted that to him, the wife, basically.
Yeah. But basically, if they even pushed in front, I think they are probably going to be threatened by double capped up front and separate from the rest of the
Grab a
team.
golf club.
And I think they needed ammo at that point, because I don't think everyone took the ammo from the tower.
Right, okay.
And at that point, actually chipping the tank just by 2 guys while climbing, I don't think it's sufficient to actually scare the tank and not let him commit at the end.
It wouldn't
such a
be.
small
In all
area.
fairness, it wouldn't be. At the end of the day, it was that smoker that kicked that all that off. By him triggering the tank with the horde still around,
Yes, that was
and you've pretty
the
much fucked there.
smartest move they actually did there.
The only way they could have done that is if the tank committed and he was behind them and they kited him forward through the crescendo.
Yes, that
But
would be
in a
good.
little area like that with walls up, yeah, you're done.
Shit, they beat you. My
I think
bad.
you basically, like people say, just box them in. 1 punch, 3 people get punched.
Did that triple punch? Yeah,
Yeah, that was beautiful.
tasty.
Yeah. Okay.
So now we have a 300, what are we talking here? 326 deficit with Team Autism
In the lead.
currently in the lead.
Here we go to the round 3. Team Autism in the lead, playing as survivors. And team number 1 trying to redeem themselves as the infected.
Well, we do have a 42% tank, which, you know, is beneficial to the guys that are losing because they can wipe and then bring some points back.
Yeah, it is potential. It is a potential. It's quite nice and not a late tank on the bridge.
Yeah, fuck that tank.
Yeah.
We gotta keep following.
We see him leave the safe room. Smokey misses his ball. Boomer goes in, gets a 1 boom charger.
Charger fell his charge.
Correct.
They're getting into it and Smoky getting a small pull.
Look out!
Well, they have some level of communication because there's a 1 boom there and they went back to clear him. Nice. Nice to see.
Yeah.
Especially on the T1, I like that.
They're sticking together, which I like. I see Rochelle taking the lead, clearing the horde, then just waiting for her teammates, not pushing into the room. And
They do
risking
seem to have a bit of cohesion to this team. Charger coming in from inside the room. Misses.
failing, charge. Boomer missing everyone as well. Jockey and Hunter going for the same guy.
Nick's dealing with
just
two specials right here. He's M2 in them all. M2 City right there. Gets one.
He's actually bought enough time for his teammates to actually arrive and support him, which is quite nice.
Yeah. Hell yeah, he did. Some good maneuvers right there.
Yep. M2 everyone to the face. That's a tactic I love.
Well done, Lex. You are the MVP so far, my bro.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Team Autism making their way to the witch.
Let's see where this witch is. She's at the stairs here. And there's a few, quite a good few spawn spots here.
They have actually a propane tank, which would be smart to actually capitalize on it and shoot it as soon as someone's starting crying the witch to make sure there is no special infected nearby.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna stumble anyone with its radius.
They could trigger it from the window inside the caravan here, though.
Yes, they can, but it's gonna be a tricky play.
He's got Smoker right there. He gets instant
Go
ball.
for it.
Alice clearing up.
Yep. He saw Coach is getting in a bit of trouble, so he had to go in.
Yeah, he saw his teammate being a noob and thought, I've got to do this.
That's teamwork. Well, tank and play in the hands
Thank you for play.
of Mini.
Minute, yeah.
Let's see what this
Vibes are going
is
back.
capable of.
That's what this tank is doing. He doesn't know they're going back yet because he went to the second floor of that house for some bizarre reason. As he makes his way over, when he could have gone over to the right hand side where
He
the
could have
chest
gone,
doors are.
yes,
Yeah.
he could have rocked through the fence. But let's see his choice here from the small room. What's he gonna be able to do from here? Support's going in, double capped.
No, do not go in,
Hunter.
tank. Do not go in. He's going to get the incap.
He's going in.
Possibly.
He's rocking.
He misses the rock. Yeah, he's
Misses the rock. He's just taking unnecessary chip at this point. He didn't commit, he didn't
unnecessary
rock,
in
he didn't
fucking
hit.
deed. That was 800 chip for nothing.
Yeah, he didn't hit anyone. He didn't rock.
Nope.
I thought he was committing there.
So did I. I thought he was going to go. He would have got that punch on him, you see, and then he could have got
He would've
out
got
over
at
the
least-
trailer.
Yeah, he could have got at least one incap, then just went and capitalized on the down guy.
Got the one incap and took the same amount of damage as they did doing fuck all. But oh well. His curve rocks are yet to be desired. See how he does when he goes in.
Tank is in the second phase, second pass. 50%, he needs to commit soon. Affected are trying to set up around this attack. Jockey is way back.
He's throwing a rock. I mean,
Smoker smoking for shell. She's getting rocked. Triple boom.
nice proxy boom.
She's getting melee. Trying to 360.
Chop suey, boys! He
Nailed
just got fucking shredded!
He got melted by the melees because he didn't pay enough attention. He was behind him.
Yo, anybody want some tank fried rice? He got absolutely destroyed.
Yeah. Good job for Team Autism. They actually did phenomenally against this tank.
And they've still got all their health kits. I mean, bear in
They
mind they are
have
all slow, but they're all
four
moving
med
slow
kits.
together, I guess.
No one actually went down. Charger trying for separation here. Getting shut down after 2 punches.
Yeah, but no one else got
Spitter,
that.
Smoker, Hunter. Kinda late for the party. I guess they're gonna set up for the next attack. And placing their spawns here. Double cap, Spitter.
Look out now!
Reloading.
If you notice, actually, all Sorrows still have their medkits and no one was down yet.
Reloading!
But
That's good, it's really good.
We have Coach and Nick on very low HP.
Smoker!
Basically scratches away. Smoker going solo, failing. Getting shut down.
Yeah, let's do it.
Spitter missing his spit completely again.
The thing is with this today, they can drag it out and drag it out. But if the infected get a really good hit, they could be looking at a wipe with 4 kits.
Yes. It's very potential because 2 guys are very low HP, which is basically 1 scratch each away, and you just need a double cap at that point to actually wipe them,
Yeah.
which is a very risky play.
I mean, yeah.
Bills, they gave it to Nick. Coach is sitting at 2 HP. I think he's saving it to go for
Reloading here.
tunnel because he knows he's gonna take a lot of damage.
Yeah.
And this is happening. Yeah, they're sacrificing Coach,
That boom was pretty funny.
and Coach didn't get boomed for some weird reason. Even though he was in front of the boomer. I find it surprising. His teammates wish he were further from him. Not boomed.
I think that's why he threw an XD in there. He was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I'll do the same noise. It's bullshit. It's actually, they're doing pretty smart. They're keeping Coach at low HP, not healing, because they know that they're gonna take a wild hit down there. They're trying to
Yeah,
scratch him
it's
down.
true.
They actually scratched him. But
And they did scratch him. He played that well. But the Charger, I don't know what he was playing
his
at.
charge there. He should have
I think
just
he was probably
wiped
trying to
him.
save the spitter, to be honest with you.
Yes, yes. Spit went down there.
Let's go.
Charger probably gonna get leveled at this point.
Yeah.
That's the clear. And this leaves them a free ladder going up to the alarm car locked.
Christ, there's car alarms
And
everywhere.
all of them are currently slow, so.
Look out.
Well, they don't actually have a hit up for another 10 seconds. They could make it halfway through.
Yes, that's gonna be very risky here because
I mean, it's the
Yeah,
first
you're
half
wrong.
of the alarm cars that is actually the hardest part to get through.
Boomer
You get past that part.
actually. If they hit one alarm car, it's gonna be a real problem for them with this HP.
It will be, yeah.
They're all slow and triple blue with the board. They're getting as far as possible from the cars for any missed bullets.
Smoker's still up. He's gonna go for the ball.
He's trying to get Nick, but Nick is playing the cutting game with his worker.
He is.
Kinda trolling him at this point,
Careful.
and he fails the cut, getting shut down by the teammate. Joker's going in, trying searching for a
They're one by
scratch,
one, aren't they? Getting the scratches
and he got a scratch up on Nick, which is quite nice.
in. Charger's
Charger's
laying that
going
pick
in,
up.
Lend me a hand here.
He's actually doing a smart thing.
Yeah.
He's trying to charge them back, capitalizing on the low HP guys.
That's 2 down. No alarm.
Boomer
Still
is
got
up,
infected
which is
triple in them.
quite... Yes, that's quite dangerous. If he gets a quad boom here with alarm, that could be the end of
There
them.
we go. Coach
They
is
need to
healing
heal
up.
at this point.
Yeah, well, he's 2 in caps, black and white, so he has to.
I'll tell you, it would be
Yes.
real bad right now.
Nick and Coach use their medkits, healed up. Boomer getting all in one. Smoker from behind.
Coach too smelly, skied the boomer and set off an alarm. Probably not
Yeah.
the most best thing he's ever done in his life. It's actually quite embarrassing, but oh well, shit happens.
Yeah.
It's that reaction. I think the boomer just jumped in front of his face. It was just like boom.
Smoker's lurking in the back, trying to get him for a sneaky pull on the last car, which is
Yeah.
not alarm car. Maybe trying to get the last guy on the
Cheeky
ladder.
pull the last guy on the ladder, yeah.
Yes, just separate them by time. But Nick knows what's up and going full to the walls. Takes them
Well
out.
played. Lex
Charger
again.
is getting double melee to the face. Hunter is just suiciding. Trying to get a little bit more damage on Ellis, maybe capping him.
They have no pills in the ambulance.
They got a one set of pills actually. Ellis
they did?
picked up. Yeah, and he just used them before he went down.
There's no pills ahead in the little shack.
Taking the shotgun.
I think that was the last set of pills.
Could be the last set.
Yes. But
Michelle's-
they still have
Michelle's
two
having a heck
methods.
hit right now.
Yep.
Rochelle's just used hers.
Yeah, only Ellis has the only bonus left.
Man, if these were real zombies, going into this graveyard would be like death.
I mean, right now, if they just make the next 2 maps, it doesn't really matter about their health bonus. Because of the gap that they've got already in the lead.
Charger actually was trying to focus Ellis actually, take him down to actually forcing him to use his last medkit. Smoker is just trying to buy some time, getting them back.
I hate it when that happens. You know when you jump and you get smoked?
Yeah.
And you can't do nothing about it, you can't shoot after it or nothing, it's just instant. I hate that.
Yeah, you can't cut it, you can't counter
Can't do
it.
fucking nothing.
Yeah.
Sometimes I headbutt my keyboard when that happens, it really pisses me off.
But it is a mistake still on the survivor side. Like if you know there's a smoker trying to pull you, don't jump really like
Don't jump up like a complete mong.
Yeah. Well, it is Team Autism after all.
Yeah, living up to the name right now. They're not actually, they're winning.
Yeah, we're just joking.
Come on, man. Nice shot,
That
Ace.
thing was trying to distract, but ended up getting down. PM2 to the nose. And left just the Charger
Heads up.
lonely behind. I wonder if they even have time for the last attack. I think the Charger are gonna have to delay them for his teammates to actually have spawns and attack. Otherwise, they lost their last attack.
The blocking spawns open.
Gotta reload.
Charges setting up.
Charges fails, so he's gonna have to go back and respawn somewhere else. There you go.
Nick is probably to the wrong side. Alice is down, double doom, but that's about it.
Yeah. Doesn't really matter, they got that in cap.
Yes, it doesn't really. Yeah, there's no health bonus here. They just need to keep the medkit and that's it. That's the only bonus they can keep.
And there you go.
Good
It's
job.
gonna be tough for
Well
number
done.
1 now, really, because they're gonna have to kill the witch, make it with 4 health kits, you know, to still be in contention coming into round 4. Depends
Yeah,
on the tank spawn.
Only gonna have like 1500, 1600 points. If they save all medkits and get the witch, which is gonna be a really tough job for team number 1.
Yeah.
Team Autism actually ended up with a medkit and killing the witch, which is 50 extra bonus
Extra
points,
50,
which is
yeah.
not that bad.
I mean, what's the maximum you can still potentially reach? Is like, what, an extra 75? So they can get 125 extra, which,
Yes,
you know,
yes.
when they're behind
Well,
by over 200 points.
725 basically points. They can make the max out of this map. They kill the witch and save 4 medkits.
Save 4 makers, but that's highly unlikely.
Yeah, because the tank is quite early, like middle of the map, but
Yeah.
the shot after the witch, it's gonna be challenging to fight him there. Depending on what route the tank. If he plays it long and just rocks them on play time, to let
Yeah.
the support shield them slowly, that's gonna cost them a lot of HP.
It will, yeah.
If that was
Let's see
their
how
idea of
team number 1
safety,
gonna deal
I can't
from the
wait to
survivor
see what's
time,
out
the
here.
survivor side. Hopefully they can pull it off. And
This freeway's gotta
I've not been impressed so far. Oh, there's a nice skate on the jockey going out.
Charger getting freed, but he's missing the second charge. Jockey getting shut down. Smoker. They actually have pretty nice damage for the first attack.
That's actually pretty
That's
good.
16,
Yeah.
25, and 32. That's pretty impressive.
It's spread out, which is the good thing. It's not just focused.
Yes. Yes. All 3 survivors are pretty much chipped for 20 HP each. Most.
Gotta reload.
Making their way to the second checkpoint in the bus. Spawns are getting ready. 2 spawns on the roof. Boomer getting
Double
2
boom from
from
down
on-
below.
Jockey.
Death from below, as they call it.
Yes. They went pretty separated as in
That boom is just like slapping these guys.
just just scratching and no one actually giving me any attention. Just right
He's like, give me some attention, bitches.
yeah.
Reloading.
Nick was trying to ignore him as much as possible, trying to kill that last attack. And the infected are staying up for the witch attack. So I was trying to clear the whole square here, making sure nothing can bother them while they're crowning.
Yeah. Well, they have a
Let's see.
spitter, smoker, jockey charge up for this one. That's pretty decent hit
Which
for a
really
witch.
good. Yes.
Maybe do with a boomer. But
Let's see how the survivor's gonna deal with the witch.
stumbled her with a propane. She's coming in now. And then she
she's
started behaving like a dumb fucking cunt. There you go. End of that witch.
Congratulations. And that's the end of the witch. And a free 25 points,
That's
basically.
pretty funny. Yeah. Do you still get the 25 if she bugs out like that and you kill her? Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
You just
you do.
need to make sure she's the Smoker's trying to separate them. He's getting a pull on Nick. Tank is actually trying to go
Going down the route
Right,
that the other guy's tough, but it looks like he's struggling to get this jump.
Survivors are choosing this big square instead of falling back. Well,
This tank must be in part of the Paralympics or something, like retarded high jumper, like couldn't get over that. He needs to jump on the sign. He didn't
Yeah.
understand.
Probably didn't do it maybe before. I just got nervous and actually lost control of it.
Yeah, must have.
Tank is in the hand of Layla.
Did throw that rock at the exact time the support went in.
That's actually a nice rock. She landed rock. She got her control back. Going back to first floor.
I think she's
Backing
gonna go
off.
going back all the way and going around. So she's going on to the caravan.
Come to the
there.
trailer.
He's still vulnerable to chip there, I suppose.
I'd
Well,
rather
you
actually.
can play it quite smart
she
there.
went actually
All the
had
way
one
round?
otherwise. Yes, and played the
Yeah.
rock.
Yeah, does make more sense. Just keep in sight right now. 40 she's going down. Just keep in sight doing what she was doing.
That was just informed Layla is a dude. It's not a chick.
Layla is a dude.
Yes.
Transgender. What we talked about.
Tank is committing. Hunter getting skeeted. Smoker smoking separating. One down. Tank is trying to push them solo.
Yeah, we only got a KHB. Oh,
Getting a punch.
oh, he got another.
Rochelle, that was two free punches that
Yeah.
Serval should not have taken.
Exactly. I mean, look how open that area is. You should not be getting really any punches.
I did with the tank, they got one in cap and still have their 4 medkits.
Reloading.
They're definitely doing better than what the other team were at this point.
At this point, yes.
I think that maybe they found a set of pills that the other team didn't know. It looks like.
They had
Reloading.
I think they had a pills and many took them.
Yeah.
So it's on my mind.
Oh yeah.
On. Next as I'm setting up, they have a charger, hunter, spitter, and jockey, which is exactly the same setup the other team
Well,
had.
it's what they need to do is the jockey grab the first one, pulling forward. Put the gun on the next
Charge
one,
on
tries
the
to clear
color.
him, and then the charger just ball through with the spitter.
Yeah, basically just bowling ring downstairs.
Ideally, the
Just
charger
top it
goes.
off
The charger goes before the jockey. The jockey won't be able to get in behind the charger.
Yes.
Christ, not the sewer.
Let's see who they're gonna sacrifice and send first. I
Reloading!
presume maybe Minnie. She's the lowest HP.
You would assume so.
I would assume so, yes. She's the lowest HP. She's M2ing the...
Charger!
She dealt with the jockey, but the charger got her with a spit. She gotta get incapped.
Did she melee the jockey?
She M2'd him, then
M2'd.
melee him to the face. Yes.
There we go. That can't happen.
Spitter is still
That's the
alive.
thing is
They're
with
waiting
the-
him on the other side.
The T1, I've noticed myself anyway. The difference between this and the Ace mod is the fact that that it's easier to M2 a jockey on T1 than it is to Ace mod. There's actually a certain parameter which is lower in Ace mods than T1
Smoker's getting
itself.
a pretty nice pull on Nick here. He's maybe able to incap him here. No one actually reacting to him.
And then you got Rochelle down the bottom, separated down with a jockey.
Yes.
That's
I
nice.
think they're struggling on this choke point.
They're struggling
One
a
is
lot.
down.
They got a lot of horde in play right now. You got Ellis up the top struggling the horde. You got Coach down. This could be a
Coach
wipe.
Just left Ellis.
You know what? This is actually, I think,
This
gonna
might
be
be
a
a
wipe.
wipe actually. Yes.
Oh, the charger failed.
Yeah, that's quite.
He needs
sad.
one scratch on Ellis, so but Ellis clears it. Good lad.
Ellis is actually very low HP. He needs to heal. They all need to heal at this point. Otherwise, it's another attack gonna be almost a certain wipe with this HP. Spit, trying to spit up, delay them. He missed, went downstairs.
Right. Well, all of them have all had one in cap, apart from Mudder. So all the guys carrying the current health kit bonus have all had one in cap. They go down, they're gonna need a health kit.
That's a very risky play actually, not healing with this such a low HP. Even if they're not black and white yet, but it's a very risky play. It makes them very vulnerable to almost any attack.
It
Couple
does.
scratches and could be the wipe, the end of the game. Like look, Charges just scratched Ellis and tried to charge Nick. Nick is kind of trolling the Smoker, trying to cut every single...
See? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a risky play.
You can have 2 people who have been down twice, so that's 2 health kits gone as soon as they get up.
Jorkit's going for the delay, getting a toot.
Right now, they just need to play it safe, get to the safe room, get them points, the distance points at least, and then hope that it's an early tank next round. Do they play finale? Are they playing finale?
I'm not sure. They might be playing. Charger actually getting a double charge there.
Oh my god,
Help
Nick
of
is
the
dead.
Smith. They
There
actually
you go.
killed both of them.
Both of them
This
dead
is the
because they didn't
price you
heal.
pay.
They wanted to be selfish.
This is the price you pay for playing risky. Actually, that's quite
For
tragic.
being stubborn and not using your health kit, yeah. That wasn't a smart play at all.
Yes, they just lost 2 medkits. They died with the medkits.
That was
I wonder if
retarded.
Rochelle gonna pick up the medkit or not. I think she forgot about it. There was a medkit on the floor on Nick. Rochelle's not picking it up.
Well, you know what? That play right there, that could have cost them the game.
Yes, I think it's pretty much cost them this round
Yeah.
at least. They died with their medkits,
Well,
which is...
evidently this round, I mean,
It's unnecessary risk. I wouldn't risk at this point with this gap. I wouldn't risk actually dying with the medkits. I'd
they
rather
just-
play it safely and get as much points as possible to close the gap.
yeah. Well, they need some sort of shot caller to tell them that they needed to do that.
Yes.
I know if I was their team leader, I would have been screaming at them.
I wonder what their team leader was thinking by letting them playing black and white with low HP. And
Yep.
they should have healed when they had the time down before the series between the attacks and they had like 10 seconds gap. I'd rather
They did.
do that.
Oh, that was stupid behavior.
Yeah. Well, this point is just basically a double cap game, which they are getting double cap, and this is the end of round 3.
This is the end.
A small mistake cost them a full round. Or they wanted to keep at least 3 methods, I presume. Or
Well, that's just cost them
Didn't say
what?
any.
Let's say if they all made it with no health kits, that cost them 225 points.
225 plus the medkits and the witch penalty. Witch killing is basically like 350 points. Difference,
Yeah.
they just lost.
Pretty much lost between 250 and 300.
Yes.
So, yeah, they've dug themselves a hole right there, and they've probably lost now. Let's see what the tank percentage is for this. It's 64. And the
No,
map
it's not.
is worth... Yeah, it's pretty much done right now.
There is a 601 point difference between 2 teams at this point. Unless they pull a miracle, wipe the other team on the tank and survive with at least 1 or 2 medkits.
They lighten up
I don't
this
think
whole
this is
place.
doable unless they're
We
playing
gotta
the
get to the
finale, which I'm not
bridge.
sure
Unless,
they are.
unless they, by some chance, they get a boom, and that guy who's boomed doesn't see the other 3 cappers straight out the safe room. One of them's up dying. It doesn't happen very often, but it's a far cry, but it's not gonna happen.
Yeah. Well, they need to pull a miracle, a true miracle to
A
actually,
miracle. Yeah.
yeah, get back into the game. Otherwise, it doesn't look that right.
I think unless Midnight slays all 4 survivors, I think this
Yeah,
is the game.
that's another possibility. That's a miracle that we're talking about.
I know you can pay for that, you know. So
Oh
good.
yeah, you can. Attack is going in. Smoker separating.
All about the dollar.
Charger pinning. Nick. Jockey trying to go for the separation on Nick. Getting shut down. Smoker just going for the scratches. They're not killing him. Ellis is just holding him at this point.
Evenly distributed damage.
Yes.
But nothing much to comment on.
Yeah, Smoker was begging for a kill.
Why were they not killing him?
No.
Was he still scratching?
Ellis was just shoving him back and he was trying to scratch him.
It's
Which
a
is
bit of a
actually
game
a
move.
smart thing to
I mean,
do to actually.
It is a smart move.
Okay,
Yeah.
throw around.
But, I mean, if the smoker isn't scratching you but wants to be killed, kill it. But if it's trying to scratch you, then fucking don't kill it.
Yeah, you can just troll him back, like you troll him, troll him back, push him back, push him around, bully him. Team Autism bullying team number 1. Quad Boom actually go in their favor, slowly, thonged them actually quite a bit. They're separated.
Yeah,
But they're
actually
doing
a bit of
actually
damage
quite.
right there.
Yeah, sure.
They're going quite nicely. They didn't take that much damage. 2 guys on half HP. 2
Yeah.
guys almost at 90. Or almost like half the map almost. Double charge and a smoker charge.
The hunter grabs the smoker though.
Yeah.
That gets smelly.
Bit it a little bit.
Hashtag get owned.
Get wrecked.
Get
Hashtag.
wrecked, bro.
Spitter was quite late to the party, but got a little bit of damage off.
I mean, I'm not surprised that sort of attack it was quite sloppy. I don't know if you agree, Seth, but it was quite sloppy, really.
It was quite sloppy, but
I
kinda
think they're
paid off
playing
at the
sloppy
end.
now because they know that they've won with this. They pretty much know when they get the distance with the tank, they've secured the win.
Yeah, but don't take anything for granted. You still need to actually make a distance.
Yeah, that is true.
And
I
survive
just
the
think they
tank
played a
at
bit
least.
half-heartedly this round.
Yeah, I mean they don't need to 100% focus, basically,
But
but
they've
they still
celebrated too
need to. Yeah, don't pre-celebrate. That might cost you the game.
I mean, 64%. Are we talking this is going to be at the crescendo? Do they have to drop for it? I think they do.
Yes, I think they need to drop for the thing. It's gonna be painful.
Drop or they could be on the border of, I'm not sure.
Yeah. If they get the Miracle Smoker again and pull someone closer to the tank spawn and spawn it during the event, that's gonna be a very
That was
painful-
definitely the MVP smoker.
Yes. Let's see if he can pull it again.
So they're getting the potentially the 25 on the witch as well.
Yes.
So
Which is 83%, which is after the tank. They need to actually survive the tank at first.
wait a minute. If there's 925 maximum bonus on this,
Reloading!
they can't come back. The other team.
I know one thing.
Yeah.
I'm glad
It's-
I don't think they. I think it
No, they
might
can't.
be a GG unless there's a finale,
Team Autism have
which
secured
I
the
doubt
win.
there is.
They're
That's
gonna play out
why.
anyway.
Yeah, look at this hunter just playing around, celebrating OP for the win, jumping around, and the tank
around.
actually spawned before they trigger the event. It's quite lucky for them.
Which is ideal. Mhm.
Yeah, I wonder what's gonna be the percentage for the other team because you know there's always a small percentage of difference when the tank spawns. I hope the other team doesn't get unlucky and tank spawns after they trigger the event.
Does that happen on the? I didn't think. I thought that would only happen on pub servers where it was a differential of 10% either.
Well, there is a small percentage
Yeah.
of miss percentage. Tank getting a nice curve on Nick. Getting his rage meter full again. Smoker going for the separation. Charger dropping from the air. Actually getting a triple charge and capping 2 guys.
Captain Tank is in.
That's a wipe.
That's a wipe. Yeah, wipe
The
arena.
Charger just made a miracle. He triple charged.
Triple charge, bro.
2 instantly went down because they flew.
Yeah.
And he kept the last guy. Smoker just mopped up.
Good triple charge. I'm not taking that away from him, but in all fairness, I don't think that should be an in cap if you've been charged from that high. It's not. They weren't that high.
Yes, but they were on the small roof here and they flew up. Which
Did
is
they jump?
game
If they
mode.
jumped, fair one. Because you go a bit higher then, and you're stupid for jumping in front of the charger.
I don't think they jumped, but from the impact, they actually flew up then down after the tree, which is even more high.
It's just crazy because like if you
No, no.
fall off there like as a survivor, if you walk off there, you take 0 damage. If you
Yeah.
jump, you're maybe 5 meters high, and what you go from 60 to in cap. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, to be fair, I don't think that should be a worth of an end cap.
No, it
But-
shouldn't. It maybe about 20 to 34 damage, but nothing more.
But actually, I'll take it as an end cap just for the style points of the charger that he got
Fuck yeah,
actually
for
a
the
triple
aesthetics.
cap
Yeah,
from a small roof like that.
yeah,
after
look good.
they cleared the smoker.
Yeah, the style points, yeah.
Yeah, respect for the charger. Pretty good job.
Mhm.
Let's see what team number 1 has under their sleeves. As survivors, can they make the comeback? They have 1,000 points in difference.
I mean,
Actually, I don't think it's possible.
they're playing for a bit of pride right now. I mean,
Yeah.
they can close the gap, but they can't win.
Yes, basically.
What the hell are they
Pretty
doing?
much sportsmanlike. No. Actually, they didn't do that bad in this game. Team number 1, they just failed one of the canon chapters. The tank
Yeah.
got caught in the game, basically. A good separation triple boom. Charger and the Jakku. Coach.
I think maybe they could. Number one, they have done well overall, but I think what it is each map they've lost like 100 to 200 so points. You know.
Yeah, and they
And that's
made
just added up
horrible
over the
mistakes
maps.
last round by
Yeah.
just dying with the medkits, basically,
Yeah.
which cost them a lot, at least like 300-400 points difference. Like if they had the 300-400 points at this point, that would be actually a doable game here. They could
Definitely.
be able to win, even with no medkit, just by surviving the distance.
But I've got to admire it. Still looks like they're trying, so they've got a bit of spirit in them.
Charger just getting shut down.
Because this was me. I would have rage quit. I would have started talking shit to all my teammates and probably deleted them all. No, I wouldn't really. But yeah,
They're
they're
complaining
different.
about how bad this tournament is.
Yeah.
A typical L4D2 player.
Standard, isn't it?
Yeah, classic. Classic
Stop
stuff.
with the bombing!
That's why I love this game.
Ammo here.
Even though I've stopped playing it pretty much.
But still have its fun moments.
It does, but it used to be more often, isn't it?
Shooting me.
Yeah. Everything is getting instantly shut
Reloading
down,
here.
but I think they've not been trying to attack properly. Team Autism, they're just throwing themselves, celebrating, giving them more MVP points.
I like their heart. They're putting their heart. They're still going. I like.
Yeah,
it.
they're still going. Yeah, they didn't surrender. They didn't say it's GPG gonna
Reloading.
stop.
Yeah.
Just playing like for
They're
that.
a genuine team of friends. You can tell that. You know.
Reloading.
They're not just four people that have put themselves together who are strong and just want to win. It's like they just probably enjoy the game in general.
I wanted to call it a team was a bunch of randoms playing together. I was saying like, yeah, let's win, why not? It's getting shut down. Oh wow.
Hey, look out!
I wonder was our co-caster cat, she's just not saying anything.
Reloading.
She's probably eating
Mike,
or just
Mike,
watching a
check.
movie and not paying attention to the game.
Nah, I thought it was,
Wait,
Reloading.
you two are doing a good job, so.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks. We're trying to
That
say
was
You're a casting virgin as well, sir. Am I right? Yeah.
yeah. Well, everyone is here.
I think everyone is. Yeah.
Fire spit coming!
Tank actually, if you notice, like I told you, Tank actually triggered after they started the event.
Why me? Why am I being singled out? It's a bit fucking Britishish, isn't it?
Well, they both are.
Oh
A
yeah.
bit of balance between both of you.
Oh, is my mic loud? Oh shit.
We need a female co-caster, otherwise they'll call us feminist.
True that. I'll shut up for the remainder of the game.
Yeah, I can't tell. It's all you.
It's on you. Passes the mic.
So okay, take it off from the tank.
You're really gonna put me in that position?
Yeah, Tank is going ham with the rods, trying to rock them out. Saras are not
Only a
afraid.
single boom from below.
Yeah, quite nice.
Could have been better if it was quad though. Not two.
Nah. I bet if it was you, you wouldn't get anyone.
Oh, thanks. Wow. So supportive, me.
Probably gonna get all
No, no, it's cool, you're right. Not getting on.
Nick is trying to challenge the Tank actually, I'm not afraid of him.
Mute stuff too.
Okay, all you can. I'm gonna pass you the mic.
Reloading!
Reloading.
Survivors is just cornered, trying to LOS the Tank. shorten the time. And Team Autism actually just enjoying their time. Wow,
Could be.
that
Really nice.
was just like a nuclear bomb
Cars
going
in.
down. Cars in, getting cut. One guy,
Oh, he stole the jockey's on.
laughing the jockey down. It's going down, there's still boom, under pressure. Tank is rocking for some reason. He's cheating
Killed the hunter.
Hunter. He's killing
Nice
him
one.
with going ham and everything. They're trying to juke him. Nick's gonna hit the rock and get cornered with a hittable.
Missed this hit. Okay, there you go.
And I think this is the end. This is a wipe and the end of
Yeah,
the
it should
game.
be.
Well, GG. Team Autism wins. Autism always wins. And that's the end of game 2 of this tournament.